know those stupid joke books your mum got for Christmas? About some video game you sometimes play, and she saw it at the local Kmart and decided, whatever, it's $20. Throw it in, and every joke is just some other joke that's been around for around 50 years, just with video game stuff replacing some of the nouns. Sorry to make you relive your childhood trauma, but if you willingly clicked on this video, there's probably some masochistic side of you that you bury deep down and refuse to acknowledge. But it's there. I definitely don't have one. Or maybe I'm just too manly to acknowledge it. But if you're lucky enough to not know what I'm talking about, here's a Minecraft joke book. Yeah, it's just stuff replaced with kaboom! You know, the thing that creepers do. Because Minecraft. Sell it to some random publisher, put it in Kmart, and hey, easy money from parents who just need one more present to stuff under the Christmas tree. But anyway, I was looking at a subreddit called Comedy Cemetery, which is filled with jokes and memes that are either bad on purpose or unintentionally bad. I clicked on top rated posts of all time, which is a big mistake. And I saw this. Yeah, this is obviously some kind of kids magazine. And of course, kids means Fortnite. I was going to say that this is just a standard page filler filled with lame jokes about Fortnite, but, you know, after looking at this again, after it stopped me dead in my tracks with just the sheerness of it, I think this might be someone's fetish. There's 4 pieces of fetish art on this page to examine. I'm just going to go through them all, from the top left to the top right to the bottom left, and finishing with the bottom right, and concluding with a musing about how I'm doing this and not ever so slightly contributing to my lifetime goal of becoming a cowboy astronaut billionaire who lives in a mansion on outer space. Whatever, here's the one on the top left. Okay, so I got a still image of a Fortnite character squatting down with his arms out. Okay, decent screen grab and pretty decent Photoshop job. The first thing I noted was the spelling of the word fart. If this was just supposed to be a standard stupid Fortnite joke page, then you'd think they'd spell fart with the classic F. But no, they went for the full PH. The full, thick PH. One extra letter to make the fart extend for just a little bit longer. I mean, I've played Fortnite and characters don't really jump. They fall from things. Why not make a joke about your fart gas propelling you to the ground and face planting? And going to the top left here, I've got much the same problem. Why am I examining this shit? Now, the umbrellas in Fortnite are supposed to act as a parachute. They're supposed to trap the air and all the gases floating around from underneath the umbrella, sort of stack them up and make your fall softer. Trying to use an umbrella to propel yourself upwards with your fart gas, that'll just make you shoot up and flop over, take a nosedive and hit the ground. But this guy's got a pretty good launch, straight up. Maybe he's using his fart gas to propel him from side to side. Well, the picture doesn't really do a clear job of it, so that's obviously a failure of an artistic merit from a visual standpoint. So 0 out of 10 for this image. On the bottom left here, we've got Lara Croft. Ever since Epic Games bought the rights to Tomb Raider, a classic game franchise that started in the late 90s, I'm sure they were hoping that Fortnite would propel Lara Croft to all new pop culture standards. And this is a piece of art that I'm sure they weren't ever really going to foresee in the future. I have to criticise the screen grab they got here. Lara Croft isn't really making any kind of, disgusted face. She's not running away, she's just crawling. It's just a random screen grab that has nothing to do with the caption they've given her. Also, her fart cloud is propelling away from her, not towards her, so again, another failure from a layout standpoint, if we're talking purely about visual artistry. Also, Lara Croft is supposed to be the strong, silent type, the strong, silent, deadly type. If Lara Croft accidentally came across a fart, she'd just keep it to herself, block her nose, and probably run away. So we've got another failure from a character study standpoint here. Again, I give this one a 0 out of 10. And lucky last, and thankfully for us, this does not include a fart joke. I'm not entirely sure who this is supposed to be. The shape does kind of look female-ish, especially in the hips and thighs department. So maybe it's Blaze? I don't know. I'm guessing that after 3, they were all just funnied out and just ran out of fart jokes. You think there'd be at least more than 3 jokes about, oh hey, look, oops, I farted. But I think the writer must have hit a writer's block while writing fart jokes. Couldn't get past the third one and was just like, whatever. And used the rest of their shift to go back to wasting time on Fortnite. You know, you could have used your fart to at least cushion your fall somewhat. But no, even in a Fortnite funny fart joke book, you forgot to fart, you mistimed your cue. 0 out of 10. If you're watching this while studying or you're at work, I think you should probably just take the day off and let this one sink in. Just retrace your steps and figure out why you clicked on this video. Because that's what I'm going to do. Right after I crack open this can of Mother Energy. I can kind of understand if Pyrocynical was this joke book's intended target audience. Maybe you could give it a glowing review or whatever. I don't know. But even still, it's missing the furry and the inflation aspect of it. It's just stupid fart jokes. Even he'd hate it. See you in the next one.